YouTube family of the Maverick again in the space. Fear and fearless analysis to best and most credible opinion. I know emotions still are run high. Yeah man, the debate still a rage over the 100 meters at the Paris Olympics. Kishane'S Thompson 9.79. Noah Lyles 9.79. Noah Lyles gold medal, Kishane'S Thompson silver medal. That in and of itself encapsulate the irony about the situation or the conflict in the situation. And you know Maverick initial thoughts, of course, after we analyze the race and say how each one perform and all of them something. In terms of the fairness and the judgment and the decision made. You know, say, me did come to the conclusion, the common sense conclusion. Say there's no way the two men never get the same time. And one man get a gold medal and one man get a silver medal, you know. Me did come on TV the night after. I say, look, if the two people, the two sprinters are going to be allocated the precise same time, when you look on the record books, you're going to see the two of them 9.79. And commonsensically, before getting into the technical nuance and the rules and the interpretation and all of that, me said this don't make no common sense. For the two men get the same time, and of course, you designate one a winner and one a loser, because effectively that's what them do. Alright, subsequent to that now, some of the experts and the pundits now dive into the rule book. I saw one presentation with renowned track and field expert and coach David Riley, who delved deep into the rules. In a nutshell, what Riley said, the rules say, is that the tiebreaker that was used by the IOC should not have been used and should only be used in cases where you're trying to get at least to advance from a particular round for lane placings and all of them something. But it's not supposed to apply to the allocation of medals in a final. It's not supposed to be broken down further than the 100th of a second. And this race was broken down to the 1,000th of a second. That's a base by what the rules say. No? So basically, if as the rule was interpreted by Coach Riley, I mean hear some other people that interpret it likewise now, they should not have gone so far down the road at the tiebreaker in the final. If it was a semi-final and you have to get one of them in the final, now the rule now mandates that you go to the tiebreaker as far as possible to get the separation done. But in a final, the rule does not apply to finals. It speaks specifically to knockout rounds when you're trying to eliminate them and get somebody going forward. But you know what I do? Me I look back on it now. And with all the discussion and discourse now, if there's a technical breach of the rule, you know, say it was done on the J3As. And of course, Kishane'S Thompson management team, the MVP and Coach Francis, who are ardent students of the game, you know, them should have protested the thing immediately. Because I understand, say the Olympics is a 30-minute window you get for large protests like this, so that window close and lock and change out long time. But the fact say, Frano and the J3s and everybody basically resign themselves to say, yeah, them are going to break it down to the, them are try to get the tiebreaker done because it will go down to 100th a second and then 1,000th a second. Everybody basically accept them fate. But you know what's a Kishane'S fault though? And that me want to get to, you know, a Kishane'S fault. I'm going to explain to you why I say a Kishane'S fault, why all of this happen. I use a boxing analogy and show you why a Kishane'S fault. You see in boxing, you see whenever you have a big crowd favorite heavyweight champion, let's use heavyweight, him with the face of the sport of boxing. Somebody like a Mike Tyson for them time. Them man of the sport, the official them of the sport use and market the sport, and them are the face of the sport. You see when you as a challenger, even if you're better than them, you know, is when you as a challenger come in at the ring, you know, as a newcomer, a fresh foot, an upstart, when you come in at the ring with that boxing champion, you know, you have to thump him down cool, you know. You have to knock him out flat, you know. Hospital, you have to send him going, you know. Because you see the moment you make that fight go the distance, you're dead in the show. You're dead in the show. The politics of the sport now come into play. So, a similar thing with Kishane'S Thompson. Kishane'S Thompson is a faster sprinter for Noah Lyles. He is a newcomer upon the block, but he has shown, say he is a faster sprinter for Noel Lyles. Now, me think 9 out of 10 time, if them race, no, in other phase of them career, yeah, Kishane'S not going to beat Noel Lyles. 9 out of 10 time. So you can come at the Olympic Games and give Noel Lyles a sniff. Make them carry it, go round at the photo finish. Run out of the room there with the photo finish there. You can't do that. As an upstart, as a newcomer in the business, as a renegade we come to crash the show and beat up the establishment champion. You have to beat him like how Bolt used to beat them. Then you feel say them in a Bolt here there. If them would grab Bolt and Tyson again in some photo finish, you feel Bolt will get the nut? You must be mad, man. Probably half time turn the big world superstar and the face of the sport. But on his way to getting there, let us say, who was the face of the sport before Bolt? CM Justin Gatlin and Tyson Gay, the American them. I put it at VCB and Alison Felix in a for them rivalry. You feel if some of them 200 titles where VCB win, it ever carry it down to a photo finish with Alison Phoenix in enough of them major event there. Them VCB now that dead in the show, man. So Kishane'S, when you see Noel Lyles again, when you hold him next year in the World Championship, don't make the photo finish people them come in to play, my boss. Fix it and beat him. Oh, we know you're capable of beating him. The good thing about it though, we are going to refer to the reaction of Kishane'S at the end of the race. Him himself knows him to beat up the little runner, you know, and win the little race, you know. It's just that him execution went awry in the latter stages of the race. And by the way, my understanding is that information coming from Stephen Francis himself. His theory is that Kishane'S never got a start that he, Frano, was anticipating him would get. Because I'm saying, if Kishane'S, you know Frano is a start coach. Frano like beat people from the start, you know. Himself, Kishane'S didn't get the kind of start and put the kind of daylight between himself and the rest of the field, including Noel Lyles. The race would have done, Noel Lyles couldn't catch him. So when we there look at how Kishane'S executed in the last 20, Frano look on the start. And Frano emo that, Frano like beat people from the start. If you notice female athlete, them generally speaking, all of them explosive out of the blocks. Generally, you have the other exception, you know. You're going to have people like, Sherika, and some of them like that. But most of them, if you go to the great list of them, you have Asafa, you have Shelly, you have Kishane'S. Frano say if he get the start when he start, because apparently he felt a little tweak in the semi-final. This is what we never have aware of. But because of that little discomfort, he never get the explosive start where the coaching staff had look for him get, if he done the race from 50. And therefore, he will come under the kind of pressure when he come under, when eventually succumb and kind of lose him form at the end of the race and allow Noel Lyles to come pip him. And I look up on the replay too, you know the next thing when I notice on the replay too. Similar to what it happened to Sherika and Shelly at the World Championship last year when Shakari steal it from the wide lane. Kishane'S Thompson look for Fred Curley, you know. And Fred Curley must say why him not dip harder than that to the tape, you know. Because remember say Noel Lyles half the pace, you know. Last place Noel Lyles come from basically, you know. So when Kishane'S reached the last 20 they know, him not see Noel Lyles now in the peripheral vision, you know. And Fred Curley him see right on him ears and after a while him cover Fred Curley. So when him cover Fred Curley now the tape him see, you know. So him figures if him do so and hit the tape him win the race. Because him not see Noel Lyles round there, so you know. Look back on it again. Anyway, the Maverick House step. Real analysis, man. Fear and fearless. Best and most credible.